Okay, so CFX Fencing, just going to take you through our CFX Fencing site. Very simple message on the homepage: need a fence installed or repaired. I want to give just a very simple, straightforward message. We can see the fence in front of us and a simple question. Now they're here because they do need a fence installed or repaired, and the next step they should go to, there's some information below, but the next step they will almost always go to is click view our products or click on the products link at the top. So let's assume they click this view our products link here. That's going to bring us into the product page. Now, the issue I had with the original site is organization. It was hard to find things. It was hard to find what you wanted. So I think I've solved that here. You'll see on the right hand side you have a link to each section: chain link, palisade, welded timber, railings, gates. So we have a link into each of the different sections. If someone wants palisade fencing, they're probably going to know they want it. If someone wants timber fencing, they're probably going to know they want timber fencing. So if they're not sure of what the range are, once they click on the products, they're going to see an image for each of the type of range. So we have a chain link image here. So as soon as you see the, oh yeah, chain link fence, I know what that is. As soon as you see this, you're going to know what palisade is. Palisade is kind of a technical term everyone doesn't know, but everyone's going to understand the image. Welded mesh panels, again we have an image, and timber panel fence, we have an image again, and railings, we have an image, and gates, people know what gates are, but we were supplying the image anyway. So if they say, right, well, I'm interested in chain link fencing, they can click straight in here and get chain link fencing. Now all the time, no matter what page you're on, they have a huge phone number up the top, because what we want them to do is to make a phone call. We want to show them, hey, we know the type of fencing. There's a huge image in here. It's large images in each section. As soon as they come in, we say, we know the type of fencing you're looking for. We do that fencing. Now call us. That's what the website is actually saying. So there's some information about it in here, and we have two large images. Same in any section you go into. If I go to palisade fencing, it's the same thing. We have all the information in there. Same with welded mesh panels. Again, the information there, timber panel fence information is in there again. And so it's got to be clear, no matter where you are, it's going to be clear that this is stuff that we understand and that we do. That's really what we're saying when the website. Click into the gallery. We have images of each of the types of fencing in here in the gallery. And services, same thing again. Now the contact page is there for people if they want it. I would imagine that most people won't even need to go to the contact page because they'll just see the number and call it. But the contact page is there if they want it. Sometimes they want to see a map or whatever. When we go into the contact page, there's a nice map in there. A nice large map. And at the bottom we always have the contact information. It's always at the top of the page and always at the bottom of the page. Because the point of the site, the call to action, the most wanted action, what some people call it, is to make a phone call. Now we have the opening hours here as well at the bottom. So that people can check what the opening hours are if it's open at the time they're calling, because obviously they could be looking at this in the middle of the night, but they can see what time it opens up at. So everything is there. There's a blog here as well. So if you click into the blog, I've just added a test blog post in here, but you should add blog posts as you go along, or you can ask us to add blog posts, whatever's best for you. But there's a blog here that can be updated. Now, that's it. I think it solves the problems. It solves the problems that we had with the older site, that it was a bit confusing. People didn't know where to go. They couldn't find whether it was the type of fencing. All the information was there. It was just hard to find the information. So they couldn't find whether it was the type of fencing that they needed repaired or that they needed to buy, if it was the right type of fencing was there. So here we're saying, listen, this is all types of fencing we do. There's our phone number. Give us a call. There's a much better call to action. It's a very clean, nice, and good looking site as well, which is just important. The most important thing is how people get around the site and they can get the information they need. But it's also important just to give a professional look, because that just tells them that that's a professional company. There's a lot of sites out there that are really unprofessional looking, and it just makes it's like having a unprofessional shop front. It's just important to have a professional look, so we have that too. So this has been Alan here from My Shop Solutions. Just want to take you through CFX fencing.